We mark the death on June 17th, 2014, and even 10 years ago today, of the Grammy Award-winning American record producer and director of Columbia Masterworks recordings, John Taylor McClure. McClure was born in Rahway, New Jersey on June 28, 1929, and died in Belmont, Vermont at the age of 84, just 11 days short of his 85th birthday. Record producers. The title I've given this post says it all: Unsung Heroes. It is my experience that unless someone has personally been involved in creating a recording, it's pretty much impossible to appreciate the amount of work a producer puts into the process and the degree to which the producer's own musical taste, musical proclivities, and musicality influence the final product. The front of a record jacket or CD case might bear the image of a composer or a performer, and the producer's name might appear in the tiniest of print on the lower left-hand corner of the back of the jacket. But in fact, in terms of their singular impact on a recording, the producer should by all rights be pictured on the front of the album side by side with whomever else the producer deems worthy of joining them. Now, over the years, I've featured a few of the most important record producers of the post-World War II era, including the opera record producer John Rhodes Coleshaw, the Beatles record producer and so-called fifth Beatle, George Martin, and the jazz record producer Orrin Keepnews. Today, we add John McClure to this august list. Please, the job of a record producer. Here's how the Recording Academy, formerly the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences, or NARAS, defines a record producer. Quote, the person who has overall creative and technical control of the entire recording project and the individual recording sessions that are part of the project. He or she is present in the recording studio or at the location recording and works directly with the artist and engineer. The producer makes creative and aesthetic decisions that realize both the artist's and label's goals in the creation of musical content. Other duties include, but are not limited to, keeping budgets and schedules, adhering to deadlines, hiring musicians, singers, studios, and engineers, overseeing other staffing needs, and editing, unquote. And editing. I trust we all realize that expert editing will make and bad editing will break almost every musical and literary enterprise. From book editors and newspaper editors, to television and film editors, to radio producers and record producers, it is the editors/producers that are, in the end, responsible for shaping and delivering the final product that goes out to the public. When it comes to making a recording, then, the producer is the chief, the chef, the yefe, the top dog, the geeter with the heater, the big boss with the hot sauce, that single person responsible for every aspect of a recording, from hiring the players to running the recording sessions to supervising the editing to choosing the cover art. To learn more about what record producers do and find out why John McClure must be considered among the greatest producers of the 20th century, join me for my Music History Monday podcast, which can be accessed on all podcast platforms, or enjoy the illustrated full-text ad-free version of this blog and much more on my Patreon channel.